So in this video, we're going to look at how you can use a marketing calendar to make more money in your business. So when we can get our marketing right, we have a far greater chance of earning more money, and that's why this is important. Now, if you haven't got or you haven't been using a marketing calendar, or you go into the next phase of your business without a marketing calendar, then you are risking chaos. But not only that, how can you expect to put your best foot forward if you're not thinking about it from the top down? I like to make the example and the comparison of an Olympic athlete. For an Olympic athlete to win a gold medal, that is the defining result. But in order to achieve that gold medal, there is a big blueprint, a big plan of every single training session, every single meal, and all of the phases and input that go into that. So your marketing calendar is going to be that for you. But before we go, we have to establish what it is we're trying to win. What is your gold medal? And so all marketing calendars should start with the business objective in mind. That has to come first. So before you start looking at International Yorkshire Terrier Day or National Tractor Day or whatever it is that you think would be a good idea, Mental Health Day or Kindness Day, all that stuff, instead of going to that first and thinking, oh, that would be good, if we can make a little post about that, we could send an email. None of it matters. None of it matters whatsoever if it doesn't help the business. The business objective has to come first. And so before you make any kind of marketing calendar or marketing plan of action, strategy, blueprint, you must first consider what it is that the business is looking to achieve in this phase of time. So if that's a year or a quarter or it's a financial year, you've got to know what that is. Now, more often than not, it's going to be something to do with money. It's going to be a revenue-based target. We want to achieve this much revenue over this much time. Great. Now that we know that, let's start integrating our key dates into our marketing calendar. And in order to do that effectively, we have to first look at key dates and seasons. Now, we'll know this by looking at the previous years. Like, when do we commonly make the most amount of money? Is it November in the Black Friday sales? Is it December in the lead up to Christmas? Is it in the months just before summer? It will be different depending on your services and your products and market and industry trends. But that is where you must start. Then you can start plotting and forecasting your sales targets for every single month of the year. Your sales targets have to come first. Once you've got your sales targets for each month, you then look at the activity that must happen in order to give you a best chance of achieving that result. So the activity comes after all of this stuff. And the activity is based on your marketing assets. Like, what you're going to use. Are you going to use email? Are you going to use social media? Are you going to run a new ad campaign? Once you've established those things, you can then work back from those and think, right, well, if we're going to run this campaign, we're going to need to capture some new assets. We're going to need new photography. We're going to need some videos. We're going to need to capture those assets. So then you can start making a plan maybe the month or two before to do a content creation day. If you don't plan these things, you're running around trying to do all this whilst running a business, whilst trying to do your normal day-to-day stuff, and it is not possible to keep that level of energy, intensity, and accuracy. It just isn't. The Olympic athlete cannot go in and go, right, I'm in the kitchen, what shall I eat today? Or, right, I'm in the gym, I think I've got to do some weightlifting today or some sprints. I'll just do it. Like, who's going to help? Where's the coach? Chaos, 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 chaos. So we bring it all down to a simple level by bringing it up to board level. And this sort of thinking is board level thinking. And any business owner can do this, even if you work on your own. Board level thinking, this is where this belongs. You deserve to put this at the highest level of thinking. So we've got our activity, we've got our assets, then we might look at themes or days. Well, how can we mix up the content? How can we deliver the messages in different ways using things like International Pet like Pet Day or International Tractor Day or International iPhone Day, whatever it is. But we can theme things. If a new film comes out, you know, in the cinema, you can theme it. You know, you can theme the message. But that has to come last. So many people do that first, right? Oh, let's put out some content because there's a new Barbie movie, or there's this or there's that. But it doesn't stack up from here first and work down. This has to be there first. And once you've got like these top things, the business objective, the key dates, and the sales targets, once you've got all those things there, you can create an offer. And with that offer, you just use your activity, your assets, and your themes in order to present that offer to the market. But it has to be that way around, ladies and gents, or you're always going to be chasing your tail. This is the reason why marketing can become exhausting, can become a headache. It's not done from a creative mind. It's done from a logic mind first. It's done with data, it's done with planning, it's done with looking ahead, it's done with business-based objectives, and then the creative is what carries the message, the offer, and presents it in the right place in order to maximize your opportunity for sales. So I hope this helps. Now, I do a much deeper one-to-one version of this, obviously one-to-one. If you are interested in my help, please just email me. My email address is tommy@tide55.com, TIDE55.com. Send me an email. I'd love to be able to know how I can help you. Obviously, I haven't got time to help everybody. That's why I make these videos. But if you think we can do some business together, if you think you'd like me at board level with you, then I can offer that in a form of business consulting. So just let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon.